For rice pudding, basmati rice or short grain rice, 400 grams, citrus rind, 2 or 3 strips, cinnamon stick or powder, but half a teaspoon or a small stick, milk, 500 ml, single cream, 500 ml, sugar, 150 grams, and some chopped pistachio. For citrus sauce, following other ingredients you're going to need: sugar 500 grams, water 500 ml, 3 oranges cut into 3 mm slices, 3 or 4 cardamom pods, and orange juice about 200 ml. Now, water is on the boil. I will add the sugar. So it's about half a liter of water and about 400 grams of sugar. That goes in. I know it's plenty of sugar, but you need a real thick syrup. Now the sugar is almost dissolved. I'll add a few cardamom pods. You can open them or bruise them lightly. There they go. It's nicely flavored. And I'll add all the fruit I have. They have just been thickly sliced. That's good. And I will squeeze some orange juice as well in there. Take it out completely, and that's it. And let it cook. Now, this will take about good 40 minutes. While this is cooking, you really don't need to stop, but please don't get confused. This is all done now. Once it's cooked, and I'll keep showing you the stages as we go along. And coming to the newer pan, you all must have made kheer, I don't know, from time immemorial. It's very simple. It's exactly the same thing, but just slightly different approach. I take 1:1 of milk and single cream. It's slightly richer than the normal version. You could use just milk. If you don't like adding cream, you can. I won't hold it against you. And all the rind, you could grate it. I just used the sharp knife and got it out slowly. And a pinch of cinnamon. Okay. This is cooking slowly. This was a bit vigorous, so I slowed it down. Now, bring this to a boil. Once cream and milk comes to a good boil, I'll simmer it down, and then I will add the rice. You don't need to wash or soak the rice. You can add straight in, because you want to keep the starch of the rice in. Because once you wash the rice, you lose a lot of starch, and idea of making rice pudding is to keep the starch in so that it's really gooey, thick mixture, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. I have added cinnamon powder. You could easily use cinnamon stick or cassia stick in there. Right, now the milk and cream mixture has come to a good boil, and what I have here is half a liter of milk and half a liter of single cream, and I got about 400 grams of rice which I haven't washed or soaked, and that goes in. And at some stage, if you feel that the liquid is a little less, you can always add water or milk. It's not a problem. It won't be held against you. So now this cooks slowly. It again comes to a boil, and then I'll take it down and let it simmer slowly, and then let it cook. Once rice is completely, perfectly cooked, that time I will add sugar, which is about the finishing stage. Mix it all together and chill it before I serve. Or you can serve it warm as well, but it's best served chill in my opinion. Right, this rice is almost cooked. The grain is absolutely right. Time to add sugar. Well, according to the quantity, it should be about 150 to 200 grams of sugar. Some people like more, some people like less. So please use it to taste. That's what I would say. You can also add flavors like saffron in this, because saffron works extremely well with orange. So as you add sugar, you will see the rice becomes slightly more liquidy. You can add a little bit of milk or water as well to take it beyond. But once sugar is melted, this job is pretty much done, and the confit of oranges or the citrus fruit is also ready. It's perfectly done, perfectly cooked. And while serving, make sure you don't give the rind. You can give, it's not a problem, or best is to just take it away. Don't give the rind to people to eat because it's not really palatable. It's just there for flavor. I'll just bring it to one strong boil and I'm ready to serve. Right, everything is ready. Time to plate up and eat, I guess. So what I do, I got some nuts here. I should not forget about that. So I'll add or put 1 or 2 slices of confit or compote of orange with a little bit of sauce underneath. It's a funny looking cup. That's there. And another orange slice on top, and some liquid to go, and some nuts. And just to make it rich, in very Indian tradition, I had some gold leaf, which I just spoiled, but I will lift it lightly because it's really delicate. And you put that. So in India we would use either silver or gold leaf on top. Make it look pretty, and why not? So I got some fresh rose petals to go around here. Red would be a lot better, but I got yellow today. So my apologies. I'll bring the pink and the red ones next time. Right folks, this is it. My citrus rice pudding, and this is how I went on making it. I boiled 500 ml of water and added 500 grams of sugar, and to that I added 3 to 5 cardamom pods and all the citrus fruit which I had sliced, and then cooked that for good 40 odd minutes till citrus fruit completely dissolves and the rind is literally very soft and it melts on your palate. To make the rice pudding, I started with 500 ml of milk and 500 ml of single cream. I brought it to boil with a pinch of cinnamon, and then I added rice to it. And I cooked that mixture until rice was perfectly cooked, slightly overcooked actually, and that takes about good half an hour. And then I added sugar, mixed it all together, brought it to a boil, and then I cooled it down. Now to serve it, I lined with citrus peel first, or the citrus slices which were confit, poured some rice pudding on top, another slice of orange on top, and I garnished it with some chopped pistachio nuts and gold work or gold leaf, so to speak. And I garnished with some rose petals. I hope you will really enjoy this.